Hey Aries! How you guys doing? You know how I feel about you guys. If you haven't been watching any of my videos for January or February, you haven't been to my channel before, I love Aries. It's a fact. It's something I'm not going to be able to just ignore. You're not going to be able to ignore it. You guys light me up. And happy birthday to those early Aries out there in March. It's exciting when the sun hits Aries. It's always re-energizing and exciting and full of life and vigor, and there's just a shift. And let's talk about that because, when March starts, every March, right, it's Pisces. Pisces starts March out. And for you guys, that's your 12th house. And that's the 12th house of the zodiac. And what is the 12th house? Well, that's the house of secrets. That's the house of our deepest, darkest, dearest center of our being. It's also got this really collective energy to it. The larger collective essence of who we are and where we're going. And so for you guys, this is a month to slow down. For all the fire signs, the beginning of March generally is that, and especially for Aries, because it's before your birthday. And the month before your solar return, the month before your birthday, is that time to recollect, review, rest, incorporate old lessons. And for you guys also, Venus is going retrograde on March 5th, and that's in your sign, in Aries. And that means that you are going to be taking some time to think about your appearance, the way you present in the world. So not only are you going deep down inside your deepest of darkest of secret spots inside of yourself, inside of your body, you are also going to be thinking about the ways you want to extend yourself out to the world. So both of those elements, both of those energies, my lovelies, are asking you to take the time to think about where you want your year to go once the sun hits Aries. So the first half of this month is going to feel a little slow. You might need to take a little bit of time out for yourself. Rest. Journal. If you like working out, go work out. Because new things are coming in really fast. But yeah, there's an element here of waiting. The beginning of the month. Yeah, you're waiting, you're watching, you're paying attention to the details. Whenever a planet's in retrograde, it's a time to reincorporate old ideas about what we thought was right and wrong. And it's also a time to slow down. Pay attention to the details of your life. What makes you feel good, what doesn't, what serves you, what doesn't. What makes you feel beautiful, what makes you feel confident when you go out there in the world and you're slaying it. Yeah, so you're going to start off feeling like a little bit like this. Yeah. Not really seeing so much of this other than just pay attention to the details. But you guys, you are about to feel like you have been reborn. This is your new year. And you are about to feel a rejuvenation. If it's been feeling a little bit like the gears have been turning, and a lot of things have been happening for you. A lot of you have had a lot of movement the first couple months of this year. There's been a lot of movement. But it hasn't felt smooth. It's felt like you've kind of had to grapple with every step of the way. And that's made you feel slow and a little bit lost, possibly. For some of you, yes, absolutely. You're about to get your intuitive, forward-moving, magic energy back. Once that sun moves into your sign, you're going to feel such a rejuvenation. You will be surprised by how quickly you can switch from feeling like you've been chugging along and forcing things to go well into a lot more of this smoothness and this brightness and this freshness that you've been wanting to have for so long. The Magician is amazing. You're going to feel a little bit like you can do things, and it's not going to be in the traditional way that you would normally do things. But you will feel that sense that you can push forward in a totally different direction than you thought it was going to be. Now, once again, with that Venus in Aries, any of you looking for love, retrograde in Aries, I mean, any of you looking for love, looking for partnership, take your time. If you've met somebody and they're saying all the right things on the surface, take your time. This card, and in this situation, it's not so much speaking to outright deceit and deception and brutality and all that kind of stuff. It's much more speaking to the fact that it's going to take a little bit of time to get whatever new energies are coming in. For those of you looking for love, new energies are going to take time. Wait it out a little bit. Let yourself take your time with it. You know, you guys are such romantics. You want to get in there. When you see something you love, you want to have it in your life. But this is an invitation to just take your time. Feel it out. Feel the waters out. Allow yourself to enjoy the slow process of getting to know somebody. And that card is sitting right next to these two guys, all right? So watery, mushy-gushy, heart-centered king and queen here, okay? Some of you are really going to be having some really romantic times in March, actually. Really romantic. For those of you with a partner already, and for those of you with some people close to you, they're going to get to see a little bit inside of that secret part of you, Aries. Because, you know, with Aries, you guys always seem like you have it together. You have so much energy. You're ready to go. You know what you need to get done. You do it. Deep down, you have the most romantic core of all the signs in some ways. You need that love and affection. And that's coming in for you. That's coming in for you. And for those of you with established partnerships, you're going to be allowing people in to support you and love you and care for you. And that's going to be so beautiful and heart-centered. And I'm really happy for those of you that have that. For those of you who are meeting somebody, you are going to feel the feels. You're going to feel gushy. You are going to feel squishy. You are going to want to have them around you all the time. Believe me, you will. But once again, I got that Five of Swords. Take your time. Enjoy the slow ride, you know? Have a good night kiss and then say, I'll call you tomorrow. You know, you don't have to get everything done in 1 week. Just a little reminder. Okay. Now, some of you guys, when I was talking about the beginning of the month and reincorporating any old wounds that we had from 2016, any old wounds we've had even from December and January and February of this last few months, some of you have really gone through some stuff this past year. Really gone through some stuff. Some real loss. True loss. Aries. Like I was just saying, you guys are all heart and soul underneath that willingness to go forward and push for what you want. You are all heart and soul. And some of you have really been carrying some weight. Some true weight. And you want to move forward from it. What I like about this card and this energy is that this is irreparable loss, right? This is heavy. And I can see that for some of you, that it was just a harsh year. And you were just ready for love and fun and for things to feel smooth and lighthearted again. And for it to be playful the way that you like it. What I like about this energy is that intrinsic in that irreparable loss is the fact that you're walking towards a new horizon. And you are. So you start off the month with this Four of Swords energy. Going over the details, thinking about what happened and why, thinking about karmically how maybe we trapped ourselves in relationships that didn't feel good for us, or just thinking about the things that we've lost and the things that it was time to say goodbye. Sometimes that's all it is. That's hard. But you're taking that and then you're going to be reborn as a bright, fiery, playful, clear-sighted person again. There's a freedom coming in for you. And that lightness, like I was saying, I think a lot of you have felt like you've been chugging along for a few months. Things have been moving, energy's been coming in, but it hasn't felt easy. It's felt like a little bit of a battle. That's okay, Aries, you can handle it. But once the sun starts going into your sign and you have that new refresh, restart, it is going to feel like a reboot on your computer. It's going to feel like you just came out of a spa day. And you really are, I mean, we end the month here. Yes, you guys, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy solar return, because you deserve to get here. But the only way you're going to get here, my lovelies, is if you allow yourself to feel and you allow people to come in and support you. And most importantly, you need to be there for yourself. You need to know that you deserve to be loved. You need to know that you deserve to feel safe and accepted as a whole. And you deserve to move forward into this new energy that's coming for you, because it is beautiful. And like I said, this is a really romantic month for you guys, surprisingly enough. Very romantic. It's a very sweet, soft kind of romanticism. It's the kind that it builds slowly, but truly and steadily. And that's very good for you. Okay, you guys, so we've looked at your month. We've looked how it kind of shifts from one energy to another. Pretty opposite energies. And I have to say, Pisces and Aries are very opposite energies. Very different. So I am doing something a little different for the end of the month. I have this new tarot deck called the La Normande. Napoleon's Reader illustrated these. They're gorgeous. They're a little crazy. They're a little oddball. Totally different vibe from anything that you would see from most decks. And I'm going to pull one card for you guys that's going to kind of be a final message for your month, for how you can move forward strong, confident, being that fiery, playful personality that I know and love. It's there. And you guys also deserve to be just loved and ooey gooey. So it's kind of a strange combination of those two things. Paying attention. It's always good to take the time to pay attention, right? Yeah, I mean, seriously though, for some of you, I'm just going to reiterate this. If you're looking to meet somebody, you really might meet somebody this month. But they're going to see you, your whole being. It's going to be a little scary, just FYI. You're not going to be hiding. You're going to be very true to yourself this month. Let's see when the cards will come out. They're just not. They're just not coming out today, I swear. Oh, I feel it. I feel it. Ah, strength, you guys. That's awesome. I mean, traditionally this is the Leo card, but you know, I think this really works for you guys. Fiery personality, knowing yourself. From the ooey gooey romantic center to the outgoing, extroverted, ready conquer side. You have a strength and a depth to you that's going to be your strength this month as you go through this amazing transformation and this rebirth into new energy. I love it. I love you guys. I think you are going to really enjoy this month. Don't let the beginning of it startle you too much. Ride with it, roll with it, pay attention to your dreams, and you're going to do beautiful. All right, you guys, I will see you in a month. I love you so much. I hope you beautiful, gorgeous Aries just have the most fun you've ever had. I hope a lot of you have really romantic months with very supportive people in your corner. You deserve that. I will link my email and my website down below for you. And if you'd like to ask me a question or get in touch with me for a personal reading, that will be the way to get in touch with me. And until next month, I'm thinking about you guys. I love you. Bye.